Hello to you Timon and Pumbaa, and today we continue the block for beginners. In the ant business, in the last issue we figured out what to do with the ant queen after capture and how to make the right incubator for her. Today we will analyze what and how to feed the uterus in one of the most difficult stages of the colonies before the appearance of the first right incubator. On how to make it look at the pop-up top, and for 2 weeks sent to a dark, quiet place, a closet. She is there, as you can see. It would be good to lie and lay a bunch of small white eggs of the future first working colonies on this. The uterus has used up almost all of its food reserves stored in its abdomen, and therefore, in order to grow at least a few workers, it will subsequently eat some of the eggs, and the first generation will not come out as large as we would like. To prevent this, we need to replenish the queen's provisions. But what exactly do the ants need? Now, carbohydrates, protein, perhaps both of them would not hurt, but the selection of ingredients must be approached with extreme care and caution. Let's start with the protein. Inside the Lenovo iTalk dressing will help the uterus grow insatiable larvae much faster, bringing closer the cherished moment of the appearance of the first little hard workers. Here you need to understand that it is unlikely that the queen will eat boiled chicken or shrimp in water and lives. It is extremely short, as well as the life of Drosophila. Therefore, ticks are almost never on them. The second insects, these are small and soft, and even the smallest ant queen can do it. And finally, in the third, mosquito, it is quite easy to find enough to open a window for a couple in the evening. Take minutes to remove the anti-mosquito net, and dinner for the ants and the Drosophila will fly into your hands. But you can find the insect on the fruit lying on the table. Of course, you need to give it crushed, and if you care too much about the health of the uterus, you can give it with boiling water, so it will be completely sterile with protein. Figured it out. Now, let's move on to carbohydrate feeding. To feed the larvae is a good thing. However, the royal person herself needs to maintain energy inside herself. Carbohydrate, sugar or honey syrup will help her in this somehow. My hands will reach a separate, detailed video about their manufacture, the pros and cons of both types, but today, we have enough information that sugar, or, respectively, honey syrup, is water mixed with sugar in the proportion of 1 gram of sugar or honey per 4 grams of water, or in some other way to actively promote the appearance of life in it for 2 or 3 weeks. It is quietly stored in the refrigerator and does not disappear, but not more sugar, although it is a preservative. But here it is mixed in too small a proportion to water. Honey is stored even less than 1-2 weeks, and with this syrup we feed our queen. A small drop will be enough. If the uterus drank everything, you can add another half of the initial volume, but no more than the queen's abdomen. It will characteristically swell. It's quite normal to be afraid of this. Well, and on this, perhaps, all with similar ingenuous and actions, we ensured a reliable quick start of our little empire in a test tube, and greatly facilitated the life of the queen. Of course, she will not thank us, but very soon she will thank us with extensive offspring after a meal, and it is also worth carefully cleaning in a quiet place and expecting the appearance of the first workers every day. To disturb the uterus is highly not recommended. Everything the same, and queens like to grow their first generation in complete silence and tranquility, so we put it in the closet and wait for the first workers. But what to do when they appear, we will find out very soon. For today, don't forget to subscribe, put likes, and click on the bells. It helps a lot to promote my video. Write in the comments what else to tell blogs for beginners. But I say goodbye to you until the next release. Timon and Pumbaa were with you. May the uterus be with you, and bye everyone.